Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Devil is a Part-Timer Season 2 episode number 1 reaction. Okay, this show is back after a long time and honestly speaking, I think everyone including me actually gave up hope for this to come back. And like I when season 1 aired, I watched it. It was hilarious. It was really good. The whole premise was so great and it was kind of a reverse isekai, so everything was really good. I enjoyed the whole thing, and it was like a very good experience. And after seeing so after so many years it's coming back. And like I said, I actually lost all hope, so I went and read the manga. And I kind of read like half of the manga, not completely, the first portion of after where the anime left off. From there, the first little portion I read, and then I got to know about something which I will have to talk about here. I talked about that in my one of my previous videos as well, when I was doing the video about what animes I'm going to react to this time. There I also talked about it, but here in this video, before we begin, I'm going to talk about this thing. This thing is about the light novel ending. Now, spoiler alert from here. I'm going to timestamp this part. I'm going to write in the comment section and do everything. And all the people who want to avoid some major spoilers and who doesn't want to get spoiled, skip this part completely. I'll completely mark this part in the timestamp, in the progress bar, everywhere. I'll mark this because this is one of the biggest and the most major spoiler for the ending. So spoiler begins. Okay, so the light novel ending, like I said, I was reading the manga, and there I kind of got to know something about the ending, where the author ended the light novel where Chiho, the other girl, was the one who ended up with Mao by the end of it. This completely shocked me, and I'm like, what? Now, obviously, everyone was shocked, and why the main reason why I don't like this type of an ending is because everything screams, everything in this show screams Yusa and Mao. Everything, First of all, the whole dynamic of a hero and a demon lord. That's number one. Number two, the character development, all the things that happened in season 1. Number three, what happens after this. From here on, what we'll see, there's a little girl will come in the mix. I don't remember her name, but she's like one of the most important key person of this show, like a little girl. And technically Mao and Yusa adopts her, and they become like an actual family. Like I said, I kind of read the manga, the first part, and everything, all the developments that happen from here screams Mao and Yusa. Everything, each and everything screams Mao and Yusa. And in the end, he chooses Chiho. Like, this is one thing I hate about manga, anime, whatever you say. It's like the character development goes in one direction with one character, and then by the end of the show or the anime, that person completely forgets about all the character development and gets together with someone else. This happened in one of the other shows as well. I want to mention it. I'm pretty sure a lot of you people can probably understand which show I'm talking about. I'll not mention the show because obviously I know a lot of people liked the ending. I also kind of liked the ending of the show, but it was still, I had like a weird feeling in my thing. I was like kind of a little bit, what can I say, not happy about it, but it was still fine. I'll not mention the show, but yeah, this thing pisses me off completely. And as soon as I listened to that, heard that, I completely stopped reading the manga because I decided I'm not to invest more time. But now that we're getting an anime, there's one little hope I have. That is the reason why I'm actually starting the anime, is that please, for the love of God, give us an anime original ending. Like, I think this is the first time I'm asking for an anime original ending. Like, anime original endings sucks completely. It's one of the worst things that a studio can do, but for the first time I'm actually wanting one. And that is the reason there is a small little hope. I think it's like 1% hope I have, like in case they decide to change the ending. I really hope they do so. Otherwise, like, this is weird, and obviously the show in itself, the comedy is really good. I love the whole setting. Like I said, everything is so good. That's why I'm reacting to it. But then there's also a little hope if they change the ending. I'm praying to God, please. So yeah, that's the main gripe about this. Now I'm sure a lot of people might say like, oh, what's the deal about it, like the show is not about Emmy and Yusa, it's about sorry, it's Yusa and Mao, but it's basically like, like them working at McDonald's and all that stuff, like some reverse isekai stuff and all that. And I'm like, it's okay, but you know what, like, if the developments that didn't happen, like, between Yusa and Mao, I would have been like, it's fine, he chose Jiho, it's fine, you know like, this is one thing I really like, all the time I kind of want is like the person who gets the maximum development, you know that person and the other person, like, should like kind of get together. So like Mao choosing Jiho after all that he went through with Yusa, it baffles me completely. Like, it's one of the most weird things that I've ever heard. Now I do know, I think, like, in the light novel ending, the thing with Yusa was kind of left in a very open-ended way. Like, he did choose Chiho, but he didn't say anything to Yusa about it, and it was like in a very open ended way that it kind of ended, which is also another, like, big source of frustration. Like, he openly chose Chiho, but he said nothing to Yusa, and we don't even know about the relationship between Yusa and Mao, what happened after that. Like, it kind of ended in that way, I think. So yeah, I hope to God that they please change the ending and give like us an like an anime original ending. Otherwise, I feel like it'll not only be me, but a lot of people will be angry at this, because I don't know, like, this is one thing that I just hate. Like, someone gets a character development, and like with another character, and they just get forgotten by the end of it. Like, that pisses me off. So yeah, it's a little, like, section I just wanted to talk about. And I won't talk about this after this on point onwards. No more spoilers, nothing. I'll act like, I'll watch the show completely, like, I'm like, lips sealed, so that in case I don't spoil anyone else about this who doesn't want to get spoiled. So there you go. No, I'll not discuss about this anymore or anything else. Just wanted to make this part at the beginning of the first episode. So, okay, spoilers, stop. All right, so yeah, now let us begin this first episode. This is episode number 1 of Devil is a Part Timer Season 2. So, yeah, I'll be putting in the subtitles and the timer here. Sync into whichever is your preference, and let's get started. Okay, here's the countdown: 3, 2, 1, go. It's been a while I've watched it. I forgot quite a few things. Ente Isla. But now he works in McDonald's. Lucifer, Aldar, Alshel. Oh, there's a few others. Hmm. Yep. All right. They're giving a little recap because obviously it's been so long. I feel like most people forgot everything. I do remember because I rewatched this show, I think 2 or 3 times. Yeah. Oh yeah, these two also follow. Oh no, they didn't. Oh, they followed later on. Okay. Oh wait, this is okay. Oh, the demons are being attacked. Yeah. Ah. Damn. Okay. Oh, who's this? Oh, this is, I remember. Okay. Like I said, I've read the manga, so I do know a few things here and there. Oh, yeah, okay, okay. The details I've forgotten, but I do remember this part a little bit. Oh, where did you go wrong? I wonder. Oh, this is the opening. Okay, let's listen to the opening. McDonald. Wasn't it McDonald's or something? What, or was it Rugdonald's? I forgot. I forgot her name, that girl's name. Oh, these are new characters, okay. Who's this Afro guy? My memory is bad, so I've forgotten most things in the manga, like that I've read. So it'll be kind of new for me. I do remember the main parts. For example, I do know who this little girl is. Yo, the animation is not looking that good. What's happening? Okay, the past. I'm looking forward to the past. Like, and we're going to get to know about Mao's past. That'll be interesting. I'm a little bit concerned. The animation looks kind of bad, doesn't it? Like, it's kind of weird, the visuals. And that's the opening. Usually the opening gets a bigger budget. Lucifer. This guy. You're the face. It's fine. Yeah. Jungle. Jungle. Reference. Nothing. What is this? Oh my god. Yo. Probably Lucifer? Yeah. He is just. Yep, let's go. Let's earn some money. Oh damn. Wait, was she eavesdropping? Okay. What's happening? What? What? Wasteful hero. What's okay. Oh, okay. So then who's gonna do the house? He doesn't care at all. Exactly. Then he will have to do. Ushara will have to do it. You need to do the housework, you know. Jiho. Dulan to six gear. Suzuno. Oh, that girl. Her name is Suzuno. Okay, I remember. Oh, he put it in it. Okay, okay. Oh God. Wait. Oh yeah. What does she do for a job? Ah. So she's rich now, but she needs. Oh wait, what? Oh my God, this guy. I forgot about him. Oh, go home. Yeah. He's just eating junk food completely. 10. Yo, you need to go on a. Oh boy. No, cannot reach it. Oh, what happened? Did he notice something? Yeah, like. He's teaching Urushiara. I doubt he's gonna do anything. He'll probably break everything. What the hell? What is this? The washing machine? Yeah. Yes. Give me a full lecture on it. Where's the where's the cover? Haha, yes. Remember. No. It's gonna. Oh wow. He's teaching me everything. There is something. Is he not? Is he not feeling that, Ashil? What? What the hell is that? Yeah. What is that? Okay, stop. Is he like trolling or something? Or okay. Hmm. Well, oh yeah, he doesn't have anything else. What is that? Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. Well, he's been living here. Why? Ah, yeah. Well, maybe. Is it? Oh, he's doing it. Might as well stop. Yeah. Oh wow! What the? Yeah. What? Oh god. What? Oh no! You were supposed to bring in the. Yo, Ashel will be pissed. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Those names. Oh my god! What is that? Is that a cockroach? I feel like that's a cockroach. Oh my god, that's what. Yep. You're the censored it. Oh my, stop. She's gonna break the house. Okay, there you go. Are they making a grave for it? What? Oh, that's a scientific. I was thinking, what the hell is he talking about? Oh, I thought they were making a grave for it. Never mind. Ah, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, obviously. spout of trees. Hmm. Oh, here we go. Yep. And this is where it's going to start, I think. There you go. Here we go. What about the apple? Yo, pick up the apple. Ah. Oh no, here we go. Yep. Yo, stop. Look at your. Oh, she's gonna squash it. That looks weird. That looks so weird. But there you go. I forgot her name. What's her name? I think it was Ramius or something like that. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Just end up falling asleep. I think nobody's just thing. And she's going to. What are you? Ramus, okay. Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, I should stop. And here we go. Yeah. She's dead. She's dead. I feel like Ashil was the one who got the most shock out of this. Oh boy, this will be fun. Oh, she perfect. You know, the voice acting and her mannerisms and everything. That was beautiful. Oh, okay. One thing I have to say, animation is a little bit weird. That's one thing I have to say. Like, I feel like this first season had better animation than this. Like, the animation is really unusual. All right, that's the end. Oh, it's just no, that's the end. Okay, first of all, I need to check out which is the studio that is animating this. Like, the animation is really kind of unusual. Okay, the first one was the first season was adapted by White Fox, who has done Steins Gate, ReZero, obviously. So the animation was really good. So okay, now the next season, this season, is being animated by Studio 3HZ. Okay, who did Princess Principal, Gun Gale Online Alternative, Dimension W. Uh, I feel like Sword Art Online Alternative was animation was okay, but yeah, like not much underneath there, you know. Like Princess Principal is a little bit popular. Dimension W is also kind of popular. The animation's decent, so okay, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to feel about the animation though. But other than that, it started very well. You know, it started good, and the you know like I feel like the comedy is still there, and the weird like you know the thing that's so good about this show is that it brings like you know like just normal things of like you know like of what we deal with and kind of makes it like a funny thing, like the whole cockroach thing, you know, like how they were freaking out and everything. Oh, that was kind of funny. Okay. Here we begin with a little recap. They kind of tell us what, and like I said, I know I told this in the beginning as well. I've read the manga, you know, not completely, but the first part of this arc, and not the first, but I've read I think quite a bit of this arc, you know. So I do know who this little girl is. I do know who the person is who we saw at the beginning, you know, in front of the tree. And it's like I forgotten most of the stuff, but I kind of have like a vague recollection of what actually happened here. That's why you know, like a few sections, you know, I wouldn't be surprised. For example, the hand coming out of the fruit, I was not surprised at that because I knew something like that was going to happen. And yeah, so like I love the whole Mao, and you know like this arc is I think like I really liked this part when I was reading the manga, the whole you know like Yusa Mao and what's the name, Ramius, wasn't it? Yeah, that's the name of the girl. This whole part, it's really like you know kind of funny, and Ramius is very like you know cute, like you know she's one of, like you know just like and they did her properly in the adaptation, you know, like they have voice acting and you know like hand mannerisms and everything like a little kid. That's done very well, and I'm so glad, like you know like I feel like characters like little kids are just so like you know cutely done in anime. For example, Ushio from Clannad, you know, and Momo from Sangatsu no Lion, And there's a few others as well. I remember there's one from, I don't know if you guys have watched the show. uh Please Listen to Papa or something like that. The show was, there was a little kid there, you know. She was so cute. And I think there's another show I forgot. Oh, Gakuen Babysitters. You know, that was also really cute. um like these shows, you know, like the way, oh, Amamato Inazuma, that one, you know, there's a little kid as well. Bakamon was as well, like, you know, so many shows. And like, and the way they did her, oh, in To Love Ru as well. And I feel like this whole section really reminds me of To Love Ru, where, you know, in To Love Ru as well, there's a little girl like this who kind of appears from like a, I don't remember that specific details, but in a weird way she appears, you know. And she's so funny and cute, you know, like, and the whole setting kind of reminds me of To Love Ru. But anyways, enough about that. So we begin with a little recap, and we see this lady in front of the tree, and a thing, like, you know, kind of appears, and she is saying like, where did you go, I wonder. And we begin with, like, you know, like the normal stuff happening in the, like, you know, human world. As always, Mao and Ashia are just, their Mao's just in front of the table fan. Well, Urshihara is in the, like, you know, like the thing, the cupboard thing, and she's just there. Ashia obviously pissed off. He's like, what the hell are you doing, you know, like, you're always, like, you know, ordering on jungle. Jungle. That's a great name, I have to say. Jungle. And he's like, you just, like, you know, just leeching off of the, like, you know, funds that we use, and you're doing nothing, you're just in front of the computer doing nothing, just leeching off, and just, you know, like, ordering stuff from, like, you know, online, and that's all you do. And you know, like, Mao also, and for a moment Ushihara was like, Mao, like, you know, you should change the fan, you know, it takes more electricity bill from that. And Asha's like pissed off, and Asha brings out like the barley tea. He's like, look at this, you know, like why did it get this low, you know, like, you're supposed to put water in it as soon as it gets like a certain amount. Oh god. And as always, they're just bickering, you know, amongst each other. And Mao's like, all right, let's go to work, you know. And he opens the door, and obviously Yusa's there eavesdropping on them. And Yusa, she's just like, you know, like, she's like, huh, you guys still use table fan, like, you know, like, and you know, like, and Mao's like, huh, like, you know, you are using air conditioner, obviously that takes like, you know, more, like, you know, energy. And Yusa's like, no, I keep it at 28 degrees centigrade, you know. And that's how I don't use much energy, all that, like, you know, they're kind of bickering and all. And here we can kind of see like something's happening, someone's keeping an eye on them in a weird way, and like the perspective is changing. And Mao is kind of looking at that, realize that something's happening here and there, but doesn't pay much attention. And he goes to his job, and Ashia comes in, and Ashia's like, Urushihara, like, you know, like, I need to go and do some jobs from here onwards, like, you know, we don't have enough money, so you will be at home and you'll do the home, like, you know, like, housework that I usually do. So I'm going to teach you everything properly. And Urushihara's like, why me? You're gonna leave me alone. Ashia's like, nope, you are going to, like, you know, like, learn. Well, Mao is at McDonald's, obviously, and Chiho is here. And Mao proudly shows his new Dulahan number 2, even though Dulahan 1 died on duty, you know. He was able to, like, you know, kind of salvage a little part of Dulahan 1, and it was actually attached to this thing, so the soul of Dulahan 1 lives on in Dulahan 2. And he says how, what's her name? Belle, I think Belle was the actual name of that girl. I forgot the name that she's using here in the human world. That girl, the girl, Belle, I think that was her name. She was the one who bought it because she was the main reason why Dulahan died. So she gave like the money and bought it. Suzuno. Okay, there you go. Bought it for. Oh, what's funny? I realized it now. Her name is Belle. I think like something Belle, and her Japanese name is Suzuno. Suzu means bell. In Japanese. So that's why it's like a literal translation like Suzuno and Belle. That thing. Okay, it'll be easy to remember now Suzuno because I can connect it like that. All right. He now on the other hand, the side Emilia and Suzuno are talking about stuff, and she talks about how it was easy, that she was let off by just paying for Dulahan. Like it's like 30,000 yen or something. And yeah, Yusa's like, wait, what? Like, how are you even getting this amount of money? Like what do you do? You don't have a job here. And she talks about how she brought a relic from the other side and she actually sold it. I'm guessing she's just using that. So, but she does need to think about the future, like unless and until we don't know how much money the thing costed, so we don't know how much money she has now, how much she sold it for. But either way, it's all eventually going to end the money. All right, now we get to see Sariel. I think that's his name. Yeah, Sariel. He's smitten by that lady, McDonald's manager of this branch. As we saw in season 1, like he's just bringing bouquet and everything, and every day he comes here and orders some takeout and like 10 burgers or something like that each and every day. And the manager is like, what, I'm happy that he's actually contributing to the economy of this store, but his bouquet and everything, all that he brings, it's so bad. I don't want that. Oh boy. And he's like getting more overweight because he's eating every day like 10 burgers or something. Like what the hell. I don't doubt he exercises, so that's like everything's just going yeah. So and we kind of see like Mao kind of interacting with the customers. A little kid comes in and he helps the kid out, like gives him like a little kids menu. He's happy, and while he's kind of thinking of all of this, he remembers that the a little bit before, the whole thing where he thought like someone was keeping an eye on him, which is obviously we get to know later on it's a cockroach. So yeah, now on the other hand, Ashia and Urshihara, they are in their house, and Ashia's teaching Urshihara to do everything. At first he's teaching him to how to vacuum the apartment, then he brings him out into the balcony where the washing machine is, and he's like, oh, this is not fully automatic and it's actually more cost effective, like you can it takes less detergent, it takes less water, and you can also save time as well because you can dry and you can wash at the same time, and all that stuff he's saying. And Urusha is like, yeah, I understand, this is so much better, no need to go on like a 10-minute lecture for this. And again, Urshihara kind of gets like a weird feeling of the thing, the cockroach, and he's like teaching him how to unbutton so that the the corners get properly washed and all. Yusa's like, Suzuno, do you have to actually think listen to all of these each and every day? And she's like, no, today's a little bit too much. And then not only that, they go later on, Asha is teaching him how to fold laundry, put the laundry outside, all that. And again, Urusha feels the presence, and he's like, what the hell, what is that? And then he says like Blatella germanica. Oh wait, so this is the scientific name of a cockroach? Blatella German cockroach. German cockroach, okay. And then he also I love how Ashan realized, like, nothing about that. He doesn't know what it is, and he's like, oh, it's that thing. It's as if he knows what he's talking about. He's like, no way, that's impossible. He probably thought that it was some kind of a demon or something, like, not demon, but some kind of a, thing from the other world that's coming to attack them or something. Oh boy. And then he says, periplaneta fuliginosa. You know what? Let me check. Peripal. Yeah, smoky brown cockroach. Oh god, yeah. Those are the scientific names of cockroaches. And he's just spewing out like scientific names. Oh. Now, Aisha's like, all right, you know what? Like, I'm going to the supermarket. I have my job. You better do the laundry and do everything, all the housework. Now, Jiho and Mao is still there in the McDonald's, and Jiho's like, Mao, do you have any plans after this? And because I want to go and give something to Suzune, gives him shows her the obon sticks, and she's like, I want to give Suzune this, and Mao's like, all right, yeah, like let's go then, no problem. But then he's like, wait, I should not bring you today. Now, like I think like he said that because that presence that he was feeling, he thought like it was some kind of an enemy or something. He didn't know that was the cockroach. So that's why he probably was like, oh, we probably shouldn't bring you today. And he's like, I have a bad feeling. Now, Urshada's doing the the vacuum cleaning. And he's like, then he gets the feeling again, and he just yanks off the the thing of the vacuum cleaner, and he's like, show your face, Blatella Germanica. And just jumping around and everything, and Yusa's like, what the hell is happening? They're too noisy. And oh my god. And then he realizes it's raining, and all the laundry is just wet. So okay, Chiho is like, Mao, I have like a umbrella, will we go together, because I want to help you out. And Mao's like, all right, fine. Then they're coming on their way. Asha was probably also on their way, while Urshihara just took the laundry in. It's just wet, and he's like, oh my god, I need to do this again, otherwise Asha is going to kill me. And he goes outside, and then he sees the Blatella Germanica come out from the washing machine, and he screams like on top of his lungs. Yusa and Bell comes out. Obviously, Mao was also nearby. He also just comes rushing in and sees the cockroach. Everyone's freaking out. And it jumps on top of Mao, and Mao's like, oh, come, move away, and kind of tries to just shove it away. And oh boy, Belle brings out like her hammer and just squashes it. And there you go, crisis averted. And obviously Yusa has to say something about this. Yusa's like, you're scared about cockroaches. Mao's like, what the hell, I'm not scared. Like, it just jumped on top of me. Obviously I'm going to freak out. Everyone would freak out with that. And they're kind of bickering again. Urushiya is just traumatized. He's like, don't say cockroach like that. It's freaking me out. Ashiya's like, wait, so that was the scientific names of cockroach. And Mao's like, we call them taro at McDonald's. Like, that's like a code name for it, as far as I could understand. He's like, yeah, it's like how bathrooms at number 10. That's how we refer to cockroaches. Taro-kun. Oh boy. Now they light the obon sticks, and they're kind of over there, and here Bell asks Mao about his family and his he's like, do you have ancestors, Mao? And I was like, yeah, obviously I didn't pop up from a tree. And he like I kind of remember what happened, what's his backstory a little bit. I do know what happened, and I'm like I said, these are all spoilers, and I vaguely remember it, the manga a little bit in this part. So I have a understanding about what his past is a little bit, but it's not completely there in my head. So yeah, after I watch it, I'll probably remember everything again. But either way, Mao's like, yeah, there's no demons who mourn for their people, and I barely even remember my parents. Like he's kind of talking about this, and he's like, don't worry, I have no problem of talking about this. It's not like a sensitive topic or anything. And as he was talking about that, in comes a portal and pops out an apple. And oh god, obviously like trying to save Chiho, Mao kind of like just hugged her, something like that, while the apple pops out. Oh boy, here Mao starts kind of like bickering again with Yusa. He's like, oh, you were stalking me, you stalker hero. And Yusa's like, what the hell did you say? Like, I'm not stalking you. Who would even stalk you? And and here Mao goes on to her dress and her appearance. He's like, huh, you look at your dress, what you're wearing, and like like you're cutting board hero. And obviously Yusa's pissed off. Not only Yusa, Belle was also there, and Belle is also equally pissed off, while Chiho is just in her own world. And Urusha is like, what the hell is happening? Stop them, someone. Asha tries to go stop them, but Asha just falls flat on his face. All muddy he's. And and Asha's like, oh, just because he badmouthed Yusa, Yusa's clothing, our ambition of everything is going to end here, of world domination is going to end here. And while all of this was happening here, Yusa brings out her sword and tries to slash Mao. Mao grabs the apple and tries to block the sword with the apple, and a hand grows out of the apple and blocks the sword. Everyone's like, what the hell is this? Obviously Belle is like, what the hell, brings out her hammer, tries to squash the apple. But before that, in out comes Ramius from the apple, and oh boy, Ramius is cute. She's so cute, and she just is like yawning and just falls asleep. And everyone's like, what the hell is this thing? It came out from an apple. I love the fact that the Ramius's dress is actually the color of the apple. The apple is like a yellowish color. Oh boy. So okay, obviously everyone's like, what is this, what should we do with her? And Ramius wakes up, and Ramius is talking fluently Japanese. Like obviously like Mao and Asha had to come here and learn about Japan and the language, but this girl, she's speaking Japanese from the beginning. And she tells her name is Alice Ramius, or Ramus, sorry, not Ramius. So Mao kind of notices something, the moon sign on her head, and he realized something. And he's like, oh, where's your home, where's your mom and dad? And she's like, oh, my daddy is Satan. And Chiho is like, what? And everyone's like freaking out, and Asha's like, wait, I didn't know about this. Mao is surprised, and while all of this is happening, she's like, wait, so where's your mom? And Ramus is like, Yusa, this girl here, the hero is my mom. And I knew Chiho was going to freak out at this, but you know what was the most funny about this situation? Like the one who was most affected by this was actually Asha. He just fell flat on the ground, just completely just unconscious. Yusa has been petrified, and Chiho is just shaking her, and she's like, Yusa, what the hell is this? Mao is shocked, and Ramius is having a great time. She's just smiling. And that's where it ends. A good start, as always, crazy, fun, just eccentric. This show is eccentric, so eccentric, and the weirdest, like, normal things they make like a comedy out of it, but it's so good. So yeah, so that's it, guys. So thanks for watching, and this was my reaction to The Devil's a Part-Timer season 2 episode number 1. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, and I'll check them out. So yeah, that's it, guys. Now, like I said, the only thing that I have a little problem with here is the animation. It kind of looks a little bit weird, so I'm a little bit concerned at the battle scenes what is going to happen, because now it's fine, like the animation is kind of weird, the faces are kind of weird, but it's okay. But during the battle scenes, I feel like the animation is going to take a huge hit and it'll look not that good. I don't know, but either way, let's wait for it and let's see how it goes. The comedy is, as always, really good, and Ramos is as cute as I thought she would be, and this is great, and looking forward to how this goes. And yeah, so that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week with another episode of Devil's a Part-Timer season 2. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.